I was cleaning out my old room at my parents' house when I found the box of childhood photos. It was one of those long plastic bins that always smells faintly of paper and dust. I wasn't even looking for anything. I was just sorting things before my mom finally turned the room into her sewing space. I ended up sitting on the floor, flipping through pictures for almost an hour, laughing at how stupid my haircut looked or how weirdly small the house used to feel. Then I found the photo, the one that has been sitting in my head ever since. It was taken in our old backyard. I was maybe 8 or 9. My cousin and I were sitting on the grass with a cheap soccer ball between us. My dad had taken the picture. I could almost hear his voice telling us to smile. Everything about it was exactly as I remembered that day. The sunlight, the clothes, the fence behind us. But there was someone else in the photo. Someone I swear never existed. Standing just behind the fence, slightly to the left, was a man, or at least a man-shaped figure. He was facing the camera, not smiling, not waving, just standing there like he had been waiting for someone to notice him. I felt a weird tightening in my chest. I held the photo closer, then farther. I checked the edges for cuts or tape. Nothing. Just one seamless, fully developed photo of that day with a stranger in it. The man wore a dark jacket, something bulky like winter wear, even though the rest of us were in summer clothes. His face was the part that bothered me most. It was visible but blurry, almost out of focus, like the camera didn't want to capture it properly. The eyes looked wrong, not glowing or anything dramatic, just looking in the direction of the camera with this heavy, blank expression. There was no curiosity, no smile, nothing human in it. I tried to remember that day. I tried hard. Who was behind the fence? Did a neighbor stop by? Did someone walk through the alley? My mind gave me nothing. Just the memory of running around the yard, sweaty and tired, and my dad taking a few pictures before we went inside. I showed the photo to my mom. She frowned at it for a long time. I could see her trying to place the man, mentally flipping through old neighbors and distant relatives. She finally said, "I don't remember anyone standing there." Her voice sounded uncertain in a way that made my skin crawl. My dad didn't remember him either. In fact, he said he didn't recall anyone being behind the fence that day. He even joked that maybe it was a ghost or something. I laughed, but it felt forced. Later that night, when I was alone in my room, I looked at the photo again. Something felt different the second time. The man seemed closer to the fence than I remembered. I thought I was imagining things, so I compared it to how I saw it earlier. I am almost sure his position changed slightly, but I cannot prove it. I put the photo back in the box and closed it. I told myself I was tired and thinking too much. But before I left the room, I looked back at the box. The lid was slightly lifted, even though I knew I pressed it tightly. I have not opened it again. Some things are better left blurry.